Hi guys, Brett here with the core moves, and in this video I'm talking about shoulders and their relationship to the mind-body connection. So I'll firstly just distinguish between two different areas of shoulder issues that can arise. The first is the upper trapezius, which shows up as a kind of tension or tightness in this area. And this is often related to taking on too much responsibility for others. So really it's kind of an imbalance between taking care of yourself first versus taking care of others first. It's interesting because often we do this without others actually asking us to do it. So if this sounds like something familiar for you, this may be worth considering, particularly if you've tried many other physical interventions which you haven't had success with in terms of releasing shoulder pain or stiffness. The other shoulder issue that shows up and is very common for a lot of people is the shoulder joint itself. So issues with stiffness in the shoulder, pain, unable to lift the arm above your head, and just impacting day-to-day activities. So this is the actual shoulder joint, which is known as the glenohumeral joint. And my experience as a physio and a yoga teacher for many years has shown me that this seems to relate to self-doubt. Obviously something very general, but if you look at doubt on a spectrum, on the one side is doubt, on the other side is perhaps trust. So doubt in a sense is supported by fear or is grounded in fear. Trust is supported by courage or faith, and both of these things of course are unseen. So what is the way out of doubt? If we can simply bring our attention to our gut and what our gut is telling us, gut feeling, it's a very subtle sensation. This will often lead us to what our heart is saying. So there's often a conflict that happens between the gut and the head saying one thing and the gut saying another, and often the head speaks more loudly, and so hence an experience of doubt arises. And this may well lead to shoulder issues, shoulder pain, shoulder stiffness. So again, if this sounds familiar for you, it may be worth considering that what your gut is telling you may be right for you now in this situation, in whatever situation you're in. This applies to, of course, many decisions, and this can be complicated by the fact that some of us are maximizers, and we need to know that we're considering every possible choice, and this makes making decisions more difficult because we have difficulty knowing that the decision we've made is the right one. Others of us are known as satisficers, which means we are able to be satisfied with the decision we make and not need to know that we've considered every single option, but we can be satisfied that this decision is the right one for us. So what I'm saying essentially here is that the shoulder pain may be exacerbated if you are more of a maximizer and need to know that you've considered every possibility under the sun. It will make that one decision difficult. Can you trust in your gut to be right for you now in this moment? Again, if you've tried every other physical modality available and it hasn't worked, this may be worth considering. Thanks for listening. Namaste.